So like I was saying, thank you, baby, for holding the camera. I'm not perfect by any means, and nobody walked this earth's surface is. Shout out to Jay-Z, what it do. But yeah, so I just wanted to finish it and clear it up. And I know a lot of people won't agree with it, but look at the people that we looked up to. But I'm gonna just say me for now, right? The people that I looked up to. So I read I read all Cornel West work. I read Du Bois. I read Think and Grow Rich. I read Purpose Driven Life. I read Dawkins. I read Garvey. I read Darwin. I read Rick Warren. I read Dremel Taylor. I read who else? I read Dennis Kimbrough. I read a lot of books. You know, I read Roots and a lot of things. Even in school, I read a lot of books about yeah, it's crazy in G-Town. I read a lot of books about, I read immigration books. I read a lot of books, you know what I'm saying? And so basically what I got from that, basically what I got from that was, it was like becoming the me, you know what I'm saying, the new me. I did a lot of my younger life, man. Like, it wasn't a long time, but it was so much negativity and so much stuff that, like, I feel as though now that I shouldn't have been doing, but then again, I'm like, it made me who I am. But I did so much stuff that I was like, you know what, I want to, you know, do some soul searching, and that's why I read a lot. And so all that came to me writing, right? That's why I said I read a lot of Dremel Taylor, even though I don't, I write it. But I live it. And so yeah, so like I said, when I met my girl, I didn't force it on her. I just let her know who she was dealing with, because a lot of men, they don't really like be real, you know. I mean, I'm a victim of it too. I mean, a victim or, you know, a culprit of it also. Like, at first, you don't tell your girl everything, or you don't tell her what you really want, or you don't do this and you don't do that. So I said with Janelle that I was gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I'm gonna let her know what I'm on, because I'm getting too, you know, grown to be playing out here. You know what I'm saying? So I just let her know. I showed her the video about my neighborhood, and then let her know. She didn't get it from that point, but it took some time, you know, a lot of talking, a lot of, man, you want, man, what you want? You want to live average, or you want, what you want, huh? Man, you want to live average? Like, I don't want to live average, man. I don't want to tell my son he got to be great, and I'm living average, or I'm living, you know, just because, like, it's acceptable, or I accepted something. I don't want to accept nothing. That's why I live the way I live, and so that's why I was like, you know what? I'm going to be homeless. I'm going to be a nomad. And so we traveled almost the whole East Coast doing this, you know what I'm saying? And me and my girl, we've been doing that thing, you know, but I explained to her, like, be with me, and we're going to make sure that we're going to stick together. And if we haven't slept outside or anything like that, but I feel as though...
Have you missed a meal?
Nah, heck you nah. Heck you nah. What else? What else you want to ask?
Like... Have you been, like, uncomfortable? Like, explain uncomfortability.
I mean, I'm not going to necessarily say I've been uncomfortable. Like, sleeping in the Challenger is better than sleeping in the Jeep. But it was by choice, because we always would have money to get a room. It'd just be like, we want to save, you know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing about the apartment. Like, when I have my apartment, I can just save bread and don't have to worry about spending it. But now, it's like, man, you gotta sleep here and then save it and then do this and that, you know. And so yeah, that's the only thing though, for real. I mean, like, it's like mad uncomfortable to the point where I'm like, man, nah. And I actually, and it's a life experience, you know. It definitely is, because we meet so many people, and sometimes we see them twice, but it's like we meet a lot of people and we talking to a lot of people. And
what are the reactions of those people when you tell them what you're doing, or if you're homeless?
I mean,
or like how
me. I mean, I ain't really been talking to a lot of people who knew.
But what about
like
me?
You.
What about me?
When you talk to them, you tell them.
I'm trying to turn it on me.
Nah, you can just talk.
Well, people have a great reception. They always give us their blessings. They think it's great that you take a leap of faith and just truly believe that God's gonna take you where you need to go and guide you. And it's just, I think it's a matter of really showing that you believe in what you do.
That's the thing. Like, I'm not mad at anybody, or like, I'm not saying like I'm an entrepreneur, but I'm not saying quit your job and do your own thing.
That's not for everybody.
Nah, it's not for everybody.
But when you know, like, you're in a position and you feel like you're forcing yourself to do something, then
change it. Man.
Then change it. Like, you have the ability to change anything.
And you have to be willing to, like, like sometimes we, you know, like we don't miss meals, but sometimes we might go an extra hour and be like, man, let's just grind it out, or this and that and the other. But then we eat, yeah. But I mean, that's life. Like if you, I'm gonna say this, if you work, from my understanding, it might have changed. I haven't worked a job in a long time, but when I worked a job, you know, we have to wait every 2 weeks to get paid. You know what I'm saying? But in that midst, they didn't give you money to get to work. You had to still ask somebody, man, you got car fare, like, from my understanding. You know what I'm saying? You got car fare, I'll get to work, or can you drop me off? Man, I'll pay you when I get paid, and all this and all that. And if you found with that lifestyle, that's cool, but I wasn't. That wasn't me. I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like saying, man, when I get paid in 2 weeks, like, I do say now, like, man, when we make another sale, but that sale could be as soon as I was talking about it. It don't have to be like in 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Because like I don't feel like I was put on earth to wait for anything in that sense if I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to wait, that's cool. I mean, it's a lot I gotta say about it, but I just feel like that's not us, and we just want to prove it to ourselves, and to, like, especially for me and to my babies. Like, I don't get a chance to really be around them a lot because their mothers don't like me. They don't like my lifestyle. They don't like what I'm about, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And they don't. And it's proven, you know. But I know eventually that it's gonna come to the light, and I'm gonna be able to tell them how daddy feels about it. You know. Okay, yeah, mommy say, yeah, graduate from high school and go to college, but daddy say.
What does DJ think right now?
I don't know, like DJ a little different. Like, you know, he weird because his mom is weirding him out, in a sense, you know, cursing him out and then buying him shoes to say that, you know, she's sorry. And stuff like that, but DJ loves me. Like, DJ go crazy.
What does DJ think about what we do?
He with it. He with it. I mean, he's still a kid, and he always like, man, but he's learning about the nose and the stuff like that. The nose and, you know, people.
Patience.
Yeah, patience and stuff. Yeah. Patience. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. He's learning patience at an early age, man. He's definitely learning that at an early age. Yeah, definitely. And so, yeah, like I was saying, basically, I feel as though, you know, we taking a leap of faith. And like Janelle was saying earlier, when people say have faith in God, but it's like it's like
faith without works is dead.
Yeah, but it's like simple things.
But
like,
you don't do it
like,
to
have
extent.
faith that God is going to get you a job. But if you say have faith that God is going to get you $1 billion, they don't really. I'm not saying that money is everything. I'm not saying that, but we work hard for what we want. And so just to say have faith in something small versus something big, to me, don't make sense. So me, I'm having faith in that I will own plenty of businesses, and I will be able to help people when they're young or old if they want that with jobs, if that's what they want. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I won't do that. Like, oh, I'm not going to hire you. Nah, everybody always be like, this is what they always say, man, we need employees. Duh, ma. We know that, but I'm just saying if you're unhappy with what you're doing.
Some people are meant to be employees, and some people are.
Yeah, that's fine. Like,
but
we work for people every day.
Other people.
Yeah, we work for the customer every day. Every day we work for them.
The goal is really to help them.
Yeah, that's what we do. We to help them. So yeah, we're employers and ease
for the people.
For the people. So I'm not saying that, but people get it twisted because they, I don't know, they get mad when you say why you working for somebody, or they know it's the truth, so they try to have a rebuttal and all that. But I mean, it's whatever, man. I ain't tripping. Like, I just know that we doing it, and that's what it is. We've been in different cities I never even thought I'd ever see. I didn't even know nothing about. And I just sold something that I wrote down on paper in that city myself, or Janelle's help, mostly. Yeah, but I sold something in each city too, except for Miami. I don't think I sold nothing in Miami. I think that was all Janelle. But I sold some in Philly, and New York. I sold some in New York, Philly, Chicago, of course, DC, of course. Atlanta, I don't think I sold nothing.
That was all me.
Yeah, Atlanta. Tampa, we ain't sell, we just got donations. So I think,
more to come.
More to come, but yeah, like I was saying, before you cut it off, so why I'm homeless, that is why I'm homeless. To have faith that God would give me what I desire if I work for it, and if I praise Him every day, and you know, the things of that spiritual content, which I don't have to get into right now. But yeah, that's how I feel, and that's why we out here. And who knows, man? We might get a rough patch. We might not. I mean, it's whatever. But I know for a fact that I'm out here, and we're out here, and yeah, cause like I think it's in the Bible, you like being content it don't work for me, man. Like it's not, it's evil. Oh yeah, I'm content with this. Yeah, nah, you always striving, you always progressing, man. Always.
I feel like everybody's here for a purpose, and I feel like you die and not fulfill that purpose, and you just living comfortable and living in routine, and
right. If you in a
put your talent on the back burner and your passions on the back burner, then you lived in vain. Right. So
because, like, you know, people like, oh, homeless, you homeless, oh my God, or this and that, or you don't want people to think a certain way about you and all that. Who cares, man?
Pride.
You read pride. If you read all these biblical scriptures, man, people went through, like Christ went through stuff, all the prophets went through stuff. You supposed to go through something, man. That's just life. And that's where your faith comes in also. Like, you know you're going to be good. You just got to go through it. You know it's going to come. Like, I might not make it to see what I really want out of life, but I'm striving for it. Any given day, something can happen, but we don't think like that. We think something positive going to happen every day. Every day, every day, every day. Anything else you want to say?
Nah, that's it. Right there.
Yeah, how I became homeless, man. Part 2.